But still made it. Still made it. Following through. 11 a.m. workout time. Yeah. And it wasn't even about me debating whether I wanted to come live for the 11 a.m. It was like, just late. Just had some extra stuff to do, right? Oh, I gotta love life. But here we are, back again for the second time today. I do have a new workout for the 11 o'clock hour. So if you followed along this morning, fantastic. But we're not doing the same workout for the 11 o'clock hour. So I do have a new one. My name is Michelle Parsons Vargas, Michelle for short. I am broadcasting from the St. Louis, Missouri, USA area, and I do something on TikTok called tempo training. Tempo training is a type of exercising. It's a way of getting your cardio and your strengthening in at the same time. So it's cardio infused strength training, tempo training, or Polykinetics for short. If anybody has ever done tempo training, let me know. How was your experience? What did you think of it? If you've never done tempo training, well, this is your opportunity. This is a golden opportunity. You can do tempo training with me. I try to keep my workouts kind of beginner friendly because I do know there are some people who like to follow along with my workouts. So today's workout, we have our intro and stretch, and then we're going to go into an upper body, lower body hybrid, which means I'm going to put upper body moves and lower body moves in the same sequence. The next one after that, upper body completely, bilateral transverse shoulder presses, which is this, bilateral transverse shoulder presses. And then the next one's going to be upper body, and that's going to be biceps and triceps. Woo-wee! That's going to be a fun one. The next two are lower body. We have wide stance, 2 count knee lifts. So this is a wide stance, 2 count knee lift. 1, 2, 1, 2. Nice side step, nice and wide. The next one after that is called a front stance knee lift. So our positioning is like this: up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then at number 2 is the one in the back leg. Up, back, up, back, up, back. So we're not putting it to the side, we're stepping back with this one. Up, and then back. Cool? And then the next 2 are going to be core, completely core, VCC, side to side and centered, 2 count and 4 counts. And then the last one is going to be on the big blue exercise ball. We're going to do the exercise ball core crunches. Woohoo! So if you've never done a core crunch on an exercise ball, here we go. You're going to learn something new. So, any questions, comments, concerns, requests, or complaints before I get started? Anybody? Speak now, forever hold your peace. We good? Alrighty. So let's go ahead and get a little start up, little warm up, a little stretch. Yes. Let's do that. This is going to be under the playlist TikTok Live, July 14th, 2023. And this one says, actually, 11 a.m. I believe this be it. Yep, 8 songs, 26 minutes, 50 seconds. Here we go. We're just going to stretch and warm up. Super, super simple, nothing crazy. I use all basic functional movements. So, when it comes to stretching, since we're going to be doing front stance knee lifts, let's go ahead and get into a front stance. One leg in front, one leg behind. Watch your balance, lean forward. All up in here. It's getting hot up in here. And when you're ready, just turn it around. Stretch all up in here. And then we're going to come into the middle. Don't get me wrong, I like to mix it up sometimes. But there's a benefit in keeping it nice and simple. Your body always knows what to expect, in a sense. Auto tempo, super simple. Now here comes the fun part. Bilateral transverse shoulder presses. 2 count to 4 counts.
Oh, Father, tell me.
Oh, excuse me. Upper body, lower body hybrid. My pardon. Upper body, lower body hybrid.
Oh,
So we're going to start out with legs. 2 count, kneeless.
And we're down, we go.
Up, down, up, down, up.
Oh, we're down,
down, up, down, up, down, up.
so we're down,
So a lot of people like to call these different things. I don't care what you call it. Stay on the beat. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What you call it is not important. Staying on that beat is pivotal. It's paramount.
Do you dare to look them right in the eye? Yeah. Oh, cause say we run you down to the door. Yeah, someday we run you down to the floor.
Just getting the body warmed up. Sing to the music.
Down to the floor. Yeah, till you can't grow no more. And where down we go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You cannot do hip rotating movement like this. No worries. Stay with the lift. Stay with the lift. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Lower body, upper body. Elbows in, elbows out, alternating. Going to the very last beat. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So we're down. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. There's an upper body, lower body hybrid in tempo. Yes, now we're going upper body bilateral transverse. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Obviously a little bit faster than the last one. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Open up your heart, what do you feel? Now every time you pull your elbows back, open up your heart, what do you feel? You start engaging your back. Up to you. The Big Bang may be a million years away, but I can't think of a better time. Elbows nice and high. Up. Well, hold on. Instead of messing with our future, open up inside. Well, hold on. One day you will have to answer to the children of the sky. Forward and up and forward, up, forward, up, forward, up, forward. So this is going back and forth, rhythmic pattern between transverse and overhead. Look inside, you find a deeper love. It's only easy for the first 30 to 45 seconds, y'all. Woo, but not burning grabs you. Woo. I'm going to keep it upright. Overhead. Stay on that beat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we can go to the core. Let the arms rest. Let the shoulders rest.
Don't take no for an answer, no, no. Right here, spread love. Everybody join together now. One voice, one heart, love and unity. Everybody say.
All right, 8 count. Arms are back and forth, 8 count. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2.
Come on, everybody in the universe. Come on, hold on. One day you will have to answer to the changing like the sky. Come on, hold on. Come on.
Woo, bringing the elbows up.
Everybody in the universe. Come on, hold on. One
Almost.
day you will have to answer to the changing like the sky.
All right, now we're moving on. We have biceps and triceps. So I'm going to hang on to the same damn weights. Woo! So biceps. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Anytime you want, you can go ahead and increase the weights. By all means, go for it. Remember, the goal is the same. Get through the sequence without stopping. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll make you see that I am the true way to exist. Touch me, feel me, and you will find we are meant to be, and I ain't lying.
2 count, 2 count, 2 count, 2 count. Woo, keeping it going, just focusing on breath and beat. Just making it to the goal, or excuse me, to the break. Break.
You say you want me, you say you need me, you say
Woo, it burns. But it burns so good. Ooh, it feels good. Biceps. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Again, the heavier the weights, the harder this is. All right, that's it. 2 count biceps, 4 count, 2 count triceps. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So wide stance, outside of your shoulders, going side to side.
I will take the passenger seat. Baby, we don't have to go.
And when I say double, we'll do a double count on left and right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Where you feel
Woo.
most at ease.
Excuse me, polykinetics makes you burp. Yoga makes you fart. Pick your pain.
Always believe to let you know the way I feel when you take hold.
Keeping it nice and narrow.
Touch from you, I'm gone. Still got the rush when I am alone. I think it is time I let you know. Take all of me, I will devote. You set me free, my body's yours. It feels the best when you're involved. I want you to take over control. Take over
All right, wide. Bring the knees out to the sides. All right, going back to singles. Go.
Take over control. Take over control.
Y'all, this is all I do. I do the same moves in different music. Staying on the beat.
And turn me on. Baby, baby, can't you see that I'm giving all of me? So it's up to you now. We could let time pass away or make an excuse to play, but it's up to you now.
Now my activity is a little different,
Just wanna fulfill your needs.
but my workouts are all the same.
So what do you want now? Take a picture, make a show, 'cause nobody has to know all the ways that we get down.
Keep it with it. Keep with it.
I want you to
Break.
take over control.
Go to the core.
Take
Core.
over control.
Core.
Take
Core.
over control.
Core.
I want
Letting the lower body kind of
take
rest.
over control. Plug it in and turn me
Go.
on.
Up. 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 Remember, beginners down below the waistline.
Turn me on.
Moderate at the waistline. Baseline at the waistline. Dance.
In and turn me on. I want
The
you
dance is going to be above the waistline.
take over control. Take over control. I want you to take over control. Plug it in and turn me on.
Stick with it. Just like Einstein said, it's not that I'm any smarter, I just stay with problems longer.
Plug it in and turn me on.
Very good. All right. So, front stance, knee lifts, number 1 and number 2. So, we're in our little front stance. One leg in front of the other. So then all we're going to do is pick up from the front and then lay down. And then pick up and then set down. Cool. We're going to do it on a 4 count tempo. From the top. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Stepping forward slightly. So instead of just putting your foot down, you're stepping forward.
Give me that church mother in they church hat.
4.
Man, that
1,
shit gave her color
2,
purple
3,
coming back.
4. 1,
When that
2,
whole week
3,
beat you up and stretch
4.
you, but you hear
Up.
that organ
2,
playing and
3,
remind you of your
4.
blessings.
1, 2,
She
3,
just hit
4.
another note.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay with it. All right, now we're going to switch to the back leg. All right, so we're just pulling the back leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
the type of dude to get the Lord on his feet. I wanna do the type of shows that the Lord wanna see. What I mean, if I can make the whole church clap, it ain't a clap in the heavens, then that clap, that's a clap, clap. All the sun glorified, sin mortified.
That's it. Just bringing that back leg up. Setting it back down.
Church has been clapping at weak sermons, leaving the weak hurt. No one's changed by Sunday service. We need discernment. Check what you be affirming, cause the church can be full of members, but
stay on that beat, y'all.
Preach the gospel and stand back. Look for change lives, not for hate press. Love people well. Okay, can't stand at the church, just the church with the words, but we stand there.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we done with that one. Core, BCC. 1, 2, 1, 2. So, 2 second tutorial, real quick. In case you've never done this move ever before. Upper body movement, up and down. If you have heavy girls, you get to hold on to them. And this is what you're doing. You're moving your upper body up and down. Just the upper body in the back. Your butt does not go anywhere. Do not shake your booty. If you have a problem shaking your butt, put your legs together and squeeze your butt cheeks. Squeeze them. Are you squeezing? Up, down, up, down, up, down. It's only a movement about this much. So we're only moving that much. A few inches. That's it. Cool? All right. So all you're doing is taking that upper body weight, smash it, on top of the core. So we stick with the same movement and motion over time, tension over time.
What's wrong with being, what's wrong with being, what's wrong with being confident?
Leaning forward.
What's wrong with being, what's wrong
Intensify the contraction.
with being confident? It's time to get the chains out. Is your tongue tied
2,
up?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Side to side, obliques. Keep your upper body upright. Elbows to your hip.
What's wrong with being, what's wrong with being, what's
I will get to those comments if my moderators don't do it first. As soon as this workout is done. 8 count. You don't want to stop completely. Go to your arms, go to your legs. Nice deep breath in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. quick before we go on to the next one. If you are hyperextending, a lot of people ask me, I don't know if I'm doing this right, or they tell me, I don't know if I'm doing this right. If you are feeling any cramping, then you are going too hard or too fast. So be careful. Bring the intensity, applied intensity down a little bit, or bring the speed down a little bit. If you are feeling any kind of cramping or any adverse feelings that is beyond the burning sensation right here where it's supposed to be, right up here in this top part. Ball, it's nice and big. But if you don't have space, that's all good. These come in other sizes, 65 centimeter and a 55 centimeter. Understand, the smaller the ball, the harder the exercises get, the more intense they become. And if you are tall, as in above 5'9", something around that sort, 5'10", then guess what? You're automatically on the big ball. Unless you have superb balance, and then go ahead and try the 65 centimeter. But the bigger the ball, the less intense the exercises are. The smaller the ball, the harder they will get. So how we're going to use this one is we're not sitting here, we're sitting here on the side. Sit on the side of this ball. When you sit, it will concave and it give you the ability to lay on the back of it, like so. So, sitting on the side, legs are up against something sturdy that's not going to move, so I can do this, and then I can lay back. I can lay back all the way and actually do core crunchers on the ball. So, that's exactly what we're going to do. Cleaning house. I've been doing the one on the Facebook, but was wondering if there was another. Oh, I'm publishing the sit down train dance today. So it's the tempo train dance, only it's from the sitting position. So that one will be published today. Please check it out. I'm going to publish it at 7 o'clock. So hopefully it goes viral. That'd be nice. Okay. So again, our legs are up against something sturdy. Yeah. Whoop, come back here. There we go. So my goal is to come back and then come up. Only I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. This is fun because I'm actually going to contract my core 4 times. So when I go back to 1, 2, and I come up 1, 2. 4 times, 1 movement. So imagine every movement, actually 4 reps, 4 contractions. Cool. All right, just repositioning so you can see. Alrighty, let's do this.
Yeah. You know what?
Now, with using the exercise ball, we can also use multiple tempos. Here's a 4 count, standard.
Play on, play it. Play on.
Now, if you don't think this would hurt your core, make you burn, you are sorely mistaken.
It's going down, face of Black Street. The homies got at me, collab creations. Bump like acne, no doubt. I put it down, never slouch. As long as my credit can vouch, a dog couldn't catch me.
So now you can also do a 2 count. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2,
Still moving this flavor
1,
with the homies
2,
Black Street
1,
and Teddy.
2,
The
1,
original bump
2.
shit.
So it's only 2 reps, but it is faster. So you're going to get more cardio into it. Versus standard 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fun fact. Arms out extended, less intense. Arms close to your body, more intense. Your pain, you pick it.
By no means average, on when she's got to have it.
Alright, now let me just break down a slow 4 count, just because we're on the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. So it's just a longer extended core crunch. Still on a beat. So, your choice. I like the standard 4 count. It's fun.
Very low key on the profile. Catching feelings is a no. Let Let me tell you how it goes.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Rolling with the fatness. You don't even know what the
Remember, you gotta stay on the beat.
You got to pay to play just for shorty bang bang.
We're not doing this with the music. We're doing it to the music.
Trump tight all day, every
Gotta
day.
stay on that beat.
You're blowing my mind, maybe in time. Baby, I can get you in my
2
ride.
count.
I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up, bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Woo, right here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Woo, right here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
That's my peeps and we roll sheep. That's my peeps and we roll sheep. Flying first class from New York City
Stick
to
with
Black.
it.
What you know
Following
about
all the
me?
way
Now
through.
don't put my same Cartier wooden frame sported by my shorty. As for me, icy gleaming pinky diamond ring. We bees the baddest click up on this scene. Ain't you getting bored?
My
with
core is
these
on fire.
fake awards?
Absolute
Shows
on
and
fire.
proves, no doubt. I've been thinking so. Please excuse if I come across rude. That's just me, and that's how a player's got to be. Stay kicking game with a capital G. Ask the peoples on my block, I'm as real as can be. Word is born. Faking moves never been my thing. So Teddy, pass the word to younger and Chauncey. I'll be sending the call.
All right, back down to a 4 count.
Queen Pen and Black.
Burns. Right here. 4.
Blackstreet Productions. We out, ride. We out.
Woo! So, this is tempo training. Now, I know the ball is a little weird, and it's not normally how we use the ball, but I'm telling you, that thing kills my core. That exercise kills my core almost every single time, along with the vertical core crunch. Woo! And I'm still not on the floor, which is my goal. I don't like getting on the actual hard floor. Doesn't work well for me. So, always either on the ball or from a standing position now that I can move. When I very, very first started, when I looked like that, this was all I could do. So I did this until I could start doing this. And then I could start doing this. And then that's it. That's how Polykinetics tempo became. Yay! So thank you everybody for hanging out with me during my workout. This was super fun. Hello, Anita. How are you doing today, darling? Hopefully you're doing fabulous. Super fabulous. Woo! I'm parched. Where's my coffee? Hang on. Woo! There it is. Alrighty. So that was 7 sequences, including a small stretch. So it was 8 songs total for 26 minutes, 50 seconds, this one. Yeah, not too bad. The goal is always to try to get to about 30 minutes. Go a little over 30 minutes. Go to like 31 or 32 and get a little extra credit. Body's not going to be upset. But the goal is to always get at least 30 minutes. Oh, winded. Look at the sweat stain, I swear. I get sweaty and I stay sweaty. That's the sweat stain, y'all. That's the dry part. And then this is all wet right here. It's all wet. Oh, I got a little bit of a dry spot right there. Little dry spot. The rest of this is completely soaked. Soaked, drenched. Ew. This is why I own so many tank tops. But it'll definitely make you sweaty. Why? Because we're creating friction in the body. Yes. Doing the same movement repetitively over and over and over again. It's like doing this with your hands. Builds up warmth, builds up heat. That's where you get the burning sensation from. Woo! Woo! Whizzed by wow, ZZZ. Woo! Just great, thanks to God. Amen to that, honey. I hear you. All right, Helen says, real quick, could you show an 8-count crunch? Ooh, I sure can. All righty. Remember, upper body, up and down. Ready? 1 and 2 and 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 1 and 2. So it really has to do with speed. 2 count. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 8 count. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. So it's the same movement as a 2 count, only it's a little faster. So that is the 8 count. And use your arms. That helps. When you push your arms back and forth, boom. It really crunches in on the core big time. Really big time. If you are feeling any pinging in your lower back, over here in the lower back, make sure you're not shaking your butt and make sure you're not going too fast. Okay? So make sure those 2 things. Woo! Let's see. 196 calories down. Yes, Alicia, yes, that's amazing. And that was a lot of strength in that too. So not as much. There's a couple of cardio sequences in there that were cardio heavy, like number 4 and number 5. Number 4 was probably the most high intensity cardio, and that was it. Yay! See, we can burn calories without taking up space or covering distance. We just do it through time with tempo. You are so very welcome. I hope that did help. Best workout for underarms, triceps. Ooh. And go ahead and do bilateral. One arm actually be stronger than the other, and that tells you what your non-dominant side is. So right now I'm feeling it's in my right, so I'll put my left down. Boom. Or you can do them this way. Bending over, back. Here, back. Here, back. Here, back. So we're not doing this. We're here, 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 here. So if you cannot go overhead, go lower anterior and push them back behind you. Booyah. And then of course these are always grand. These are great because these will tighten up here on the sides, side, back, and all of that will give this like lifting effect. It's kind of quite nice. Especially with that core exercise. When you start doing that, the core is going to tighten. It's going to give us all lifting effect. It's going to give you a flattening effect up here. If you have that lower belly pooch, watch your diet. Make sure we've got fiber. We're going poo. And doing those leg lifts. Yes. Lower core, leg lifts, kickers, absolute killer. Killer core movement from a chair. Woo. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. So it's all about what you want to do, which moves you want to do. And then keeping them on tempo, on beat. Hello. What's up, Rebecca? Good to see you, darling. Hopefully you're feeling much better. Hopefully. Getting over a cold, right? Absolutely. Thank you, people popping in, popping out. Ooh. It's a small Friday. Is everybody on vacation now? You know we work out on vacation too, so no days off. Oh no! Oh no, not feeling better? Damn. Well, you kick back whatever's kicking on you, so kick its butt right back. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. Woo! Oh, thank you, Ellen. I love you too. Uh-oh, Rebecca says she may be at the doctor this weekend. No! So it's not letting up at all, huh? That stinks. Well, you're definitely in my thoughts, darling. And that is the one time I don't think I work out at all, is when I'm physically sick. Because body needs all the energy in the world just to relax, rest, and recuperate. Because your body is physically at war. So we don't want to put it under duress any more than what it already is. So when you are sick, cold, cough, flu, fever, take a rest day. Take a couple rest days. Don't work out. Don't put yourself under that stress. Now, I know some people are like, well, it makes me feel better. Yeah, but give yourself time to rest, okay? Everyone knows their sweet spots. So know yours. And that is the one time I just do not want to work out ever, is if I got a cold, cough, flu type thing. Nope. Big baby in bed with the Theraflu and the cover over my head and the whole 9 yards. I'm a huge baby when I get sick. Luckily, it doesn't happen very often. I can't tell you the last time I've had a cold. It's been years since I've gotten a cold. I can't remember the last time. But that's not saying much because, I don't travel a whole lot either. So Rebecca's always traveling. So that's probably why she comes in contact with stuff. So I hope you feel better. Oh, you're so welcome. All right, so this is it for me for the 11 o'clock hour, really, for the most part, unless we have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, requests, anything of the sort. If so, then I'm going to go ahead and pack it up, and then I'll be back again 4 p.m. U.S. Central Time, and we are going to work out again. Yes. Why? Because I have to work out X amount of time, so I might as well just broadcast it and teach everybody tempo. Woohoo! You have an awesome day as well, Miss Anita. And I think I want to come back to this workout. This was a good one. It got me super, 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 super sweaty. Super sweaty. Look at that. This is soaked. This is drenched up here. This is dry right down here. That's it. Woo! So I think I want to come back to this one for sure. This was a good sweaty one. Yes. I'm going to have a new tank top though. All right, y'all. That's it for me. I'm going to go rest it up. You go rest up, and I will see you again at 4 p.m.